Les, thank you. Las Vegas Metro Police are joining forces with the Clark County Fire Department ahead of the 4th of July weekend.
Today they shared some urgent warnings and reminders about local rules and safety.
If a firework leaves the ground, explodes in the air, or was purchased outside of Clark County, it is likely illegal.
That is Under Sheriff Andrew Walsh explaining which types of fireworks you should avoid. Walsh says Metro will have extra officers on patrol watching out for all sorts of illegal activities, including bad fireworks. He warns parents that police will enforce juvenile curfews and they'll be on the lookout for drunk drivers. Meanwhile, firefighters and paramedics will be bracing themselves for a lot of calls.
The 4th of July is one of the busiest nights of the year for the fire departments. Every year, the Clark County Fire Department alone runs more than 200 fire-related calls on Independence Day. That's nearly 10 times the amount we see on an average day.
And if you want to report illegal fireworks on the 4th, do not call 911. Instead, police and fire urge you to call 311 to avoid overloading emergency dispatchers.